Welcome to BS Discover Investments. Failure gone fast. Financial failure gone fast on broken promises. Now, last time we were together, we were able to save over $1,300 in 3 months. A lot of people can't even say that in a year. So I'm proud of us. And I'm proud of those who approach me about it too. Now, I wanted you to learn about investment. Yes, I'm straight in it. You see, I'm straight in it. Just in case, to make sure no obstacles get our way, this is the format that we're going to follow. We're going to do, whether it's Cash App or whether it's Kraken, we're going to do our investment. And you write it as an investment page, your general ledger sheet. Generalize, we're just what? We're crediting our general ledger sheet. Always put your balance at the end. And I come back and I will show you how you gravitate the balance. Just add the balance. If you go back and do homework, yes, I'm giving you homework. Look at my past videos of my general ledgers and see how we take it off, tack it off, how we underline at the end where it says balance, and you put exactly what your balance is. Our balance should be what? 115. If you're lower than that, if it's $2, $1, trust me, put it in your investment. Now come on, let's go. Okay, now we are seeing that I'm ready to jump to investment. I was there, y'all, but I had to come back. We into the Cash App. We into the Beacon coins. Now, let's say you have $50, right? That's what I told you. We're going to have a total of what? 40, 50. You can take your 40. Do you understand? 50 is just showing you an example of how you see how your money is, or how you transfer at least from your bank to that, or you can go straight from your bank to your Beacon. And I'll show you how to do that. But just to see how you can transfer money in that green and pay off or do certain requests from family and friends and other people you may want to invest in. And you can also use it as a business, but we're not there yet. That's why I'll be talking to you about business, but we're not there yet. So in this form, you're going to take that money, and you can see Beacon and you can see the stocks. And I was able to invest in both. And you do get a sheet at the end of the year for your taxes. Your goal is to keep it in there for the year. So when you invest this is money you can't touch. You're going to see people go out party, people going to ask you out, and they're going to wonder why you're alone. They're going to call you antisocial. So many words. Anything to get the money out of you. But you building money because you want a different lifespan or lifestyle. Lifespan means you want to go and, take care of your health, take care of yourself, and you increase your lifespan. And that can go with your lifestyle. So on this, when you see your Beacon, do you see the Beacon? Now, I'm going to show you, you can do it a daily, weekly, monthly trade into your Beacon. I mean, keeping it in there or watching it daily. But you want to do the yearly, where you don't touch it, where it truly grows. And they'll show you the growth of the Beacon. And Beacon is up there. That's why I went straight to Beacon. Because Beacon, I've seen everybody in Florida secretly investing in Beacon. And at the same time, I'm playing with it. And I made sure that I don't insult anybody, that I don't have anything in there right now, because I'm showing you. I'm not here to show off. And there's other streams that I'm going to get you to, but let's get here first. It's easier And Cash App is also going to be able to go into Google Pay and Apple. I'm going to put a little link to show you that. So that's a good thing. And I told you last time, Cash App is not going anywhere. Okay, so Apple, wow. Google Pay, wow. But let's get ready. Now, do you see what I see? Do you see the beacons? Do you see where you have to go? You have to hit that green, and I'm going to put a circle around the button you have to go to. Now, bear with me, or maybe a finger, or maybe a hand. But we're taking it slow, aren't we? How you doing? Now, the best way that you can learn investment, which is when you take a chance. Take a chance even when you don't have. Take a chance because the knowledge is there. It prepares you. And while you're building knowledge that prepares you to move on. Now, when I learned about the daily, the weekly, the monthly, and the yearly, or you can do it all in an investment. You can break up the 65 and all of it. And in this, it allows you, as you learn, I was learning, but I learned to other people how to build portfolios. You hold on, we're going to get there. Don't rush it, because you're going to rush into something and you're going to fall. You're building your portfolio right now by investing. But it becomes bigger because now you're doing more investments in different places. And maybe you'll take that same investment and move it over to something else. Now with the beacons, I've learned if you leave it in there yearly, there's a better yield of money that comes back to you. And if you leave it in there for all, it's even better because you invested in increments. But when you do it yearly, it's more of a chunk rather than breaking it down into increments. It'll be different amounts of investment, which means you're taking that 100 and you're breaking it down when you could just put that 100 or 65 into the investment. But when you do it yearly, it's a bigger return for you. And from what you had. And in this, if you go to Cash App, keep looking down, and I'm going to show you where they even have a book that you can learn how to invest. So that's your tool. So we're also getting tools. I'm not just telling you, I'm going to give you a tool. And in that, you're also moving and you're moving forward into an investment. And it is a great thing. Because when I needed the return, I was able to go into my investment and receive money back. Now, they take money away when you get it out too soon. That's why you want it to. If you could let it last 10 years, 5 years is the least you want to go. But 5 and 10 years, you're doing a better investment. If you put 1,000 in there, the choice is yours. The money is yours. You know where you are. And good luck. I wish everybody the most of luck. Now, come on. Hey. Yeah, invest. So you see, with the Cash App, we have the $65 investment. Now, I don't want nothing to get in the way. I want you to be able to make it. Some of you could jump right into it right now. If you can, do it. If not, just wait. And let me tell you why you wait. Because the pressure, and you're going to have to learn to release pressure. When you do an investment, you have to learn. There's going to be them up and down moments. Learn it now. So pressure's taken off of you when you wait. And enjoy the moment of investing. Take it in, breathe it, live with it a couple of days. Go back and touch it. You're going to take that 65 and you're going to look into your investments that they have for Cash App or for Cracker. And when you get there, you're going to take that 65 and you're going to divide it, just as I put it on the app. You know where your money went. You know where the 65 is. You know where your investment. This is our investment ledger. We did cash saving. Now this is our investment ledger. But I want to take it slow because there's a lot of people that don't know. And when you don't know, I don't want you to be waiting behind. If you know, go for it. Now come on, let's get on. Yeah. Okay, now crackling. I like it because across the board it's teaching more and giving you more investment, but it's in an app, but the app is an app that explodes in investment, in crypto, in Beacon, wherever you want to put the money. So you take that 65 and you invest it across the board. Don't forget, it shows you the most sold, the trending, and the newest investment that come out. And when you learn through your tools, you also learn through your investment, your changes, the ups and downs. Don't get, how can I say it? Don't get upset, because a lot of people get upset, they give up. Don't give up. It's a lose and gaining, but you will gain. You will gain. And when you do this, keep it to yourself, because I have learned people will try to stop you. And people will, like I'm making a video right now, people will be around trying to make videos against you, to have you look some type of way. But don't worry, because sometimes those same people are used to be the one to collapse, because you haven't given up. That's knowledge. You won't know until you peak the knowledge. But it's like that with business. In businesses nowadays, people compete. And the competitiveness, you have to learn how to deal with it. And investment, keep it to yourself. This is about you. You don't need to discuss it with the people at work. You can tell them about my videos, but keep them out of your business. That's way they don't come to your house or want to meet you somewhere and be into the investment. Now we're going to get where we're going to be meeting and investing, and you'll be able to go back and forth with the investment. But trust and believe. There's something about this crackling and Cash App that I'm truly feeling. Robinhood and other investment. Robinhood is good. I'm touching up on Robinhood. Robinhood has made a lot of changes, and I'm gonna come with you with a video on that. But when we get there, and I'm gonna have a link so you also in my caption description, so you'll know to don't forget about that. I don't want to throw too much on your plate. I threw it to you last time. I told you what I was going to do. I succeeded in everything I was going to do. But like I said, there are people around you that see the movement. But it don't mean the movement cannot be what? Removed. But sometimes you don't go through it, let me go through it so I can teach you. And I'm teaching you by keeping people out of what's going on. And don't talk about your investment. All that is private, or that's with you. And on that note, I want you to look and observe. Think about what you want to do. Think about the investment next time we come back. Don't forget, August 2nd, August 6th, it fell on the correct beginning. I told you I went through my trials in my last video when it had to do with relationships. Now we're talking about failure gone fast on financial matters, financial promises. I promise you, baby, we're going to have that. We're going to get this. But if you have less and you don't look at it, there's times when I was talking about 2 pennies, they were 2 pennies. Now I got a jar of pennies, but I got more than that. And then you have to learn to fight for what you have. And the first rule to fighting is keeping it private, building your portfolio. And this is where we start. So congratulations. I hope you pick up on this. Now, when I leave this video, when I come back next time, we're going to further discuss more on crackling, but I want you to get more in tune with Cash App. And I'm also going to be able to allow you to see its growth. Because sometimes when you got that niche in investors, you have that niche. Let me teach you that niche. And don't worry about what's going on around you. Worry about what's going on with you. Until next time, be as discover and invest in yourself. Promise. Who? You promise yourself that failure will be gone fast. And fast is because I've never done this. It takes time. But it's going faster. And even though you may lose, you jump back on the board and you get there sooner because the knowledge is already there. And nobody can take away the knowledge, can they? Now go out there and do it.